Good morning, everyone. So, as we are going to discuss the calculation of the new profit sharing ratio since the last video, and in the last video, we have discussed the first two cases, first case and second case, and the calculation of the new profit sharing ratio is bounded to the four case. There are four cases to calculate the new profit sharing ratio in case of admission, and we have earlier discussed the first two case, and in this video we are going to discuss the case number 3 and 4. And before starting the new topic, let us take a revision of the last class, that is case number 1 and case number 2. In case number 1, we have discussed that when the new or the incoming partner acquire his share from old or existing partner in their old profit sharing ratio. It means A and B are the partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 5:3. This is the old profit sharing ratio between A and B, and C was admitted for 1/4 share. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio. This was the simplest form of calculating the new profit sharing ratio. This is the simplest question. So how do we have to calculate the new profit sharing ratio in the present case? First of all, we have to decide that what is the share that C is going to take from the partnership. This is 1/4. It means 1/4 share is taken by C. If 1/4 will be given to C, then remaining share would be 3/4. As we all know that the total share is 1. Always the fraction has a total number of 1, and C will have to given 1/4 share. Now the remaining share after giving the share of the incoming partner would be 3/4. This 3/4 would be distributed among the old partners in their old ratio. Like this 3/4 will be distributed in A as 3/4 multiplied by 5/8. This is equal to 15/32. In B's share, 3 upon this remaining share will be distributed in his old ratio. Now he would get 9/32 as the new ratio, and C is being admitted for 1/4 share. So to make it equal with the other partner, 1/4 denominator must be same. So 4 multiply 8 is equal to 8/32 would be the new ratio of new share of C. So we have calculated in this manner that how do we have to calculate the new profit sharing ratio. And if you have any confusion in this case, then kindly refer to the earlier class so that you can understood the concept very well. Before starting this class, it is my request, if you have not taken the earlier class, then first take it up, then go to the present class. Is it clear? And if we go to the case number 2, when the share of the new partner is given and the new ratio of old partner is given, it means there was two conditions to calculate in case number 2. First, the share of incoming partner would be given to you, and in future profit sharing ratio between old partner will be given to you. In future, it means new ratio of old partner would also be given to you. But there are two situations in the previous question: old ratio of old partner and new part of profit was given to you of incoming partner. But in the present case, incoming partner share is given to you and a new ratio of old partner is also given to you. So what we have to do, as in the earlier case we have decided to calculate the remaining share of A and B, so we will do the same work. Remaining share of A and B after C's admission would be 3/4. Is it clear? Now this 3/4 would be distributed among the old partner in their new ratio. It means this 3/4 would be distributed in 2:1. It means 2/3 in case of A and 1/3 in case of B. So this would be the new ratio among A and B after admission, and C is being admitted for 1/4 share. to make it equal, we will see that 3/12 will be the new profit sharing ratio among all the partners. So new profit sharing ratio of A is to B is to C is 6/12, 3/12 and 3/12. It means 6:3:3. To reduce is to the lowest term, we find that 2:1:1 would be the new profit sharing ratio. Now these are the two cases that we have already discussed in detail. Clear? Now we are going to learn the next two steps, next two cases to calculate the new profit sharing ratio. And let me tell you one more thing, that calculation of new profit sharing ratio is language based. So be focused now to understand the next two cases. Third case, when the incoming partner acquire his share from existing partner. It means now in the given case you will find the word acquire. What you will find? Acquire. And how do we have to calculate the new profit sharing ratio in this case? So let's see the illustration. Illustration number 4. A and B are the partner sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 5:3. So very simple, old profit sharing ratio among old partner is given to you, and old partners are A and B, and their ratio is 5:3. Now C is admitted for 1/5 share. C is being admitted for 1/5 share. Now we have seen that this 1/5 share would be acquired, which he take would be acquired from A and from B as 1/10 from A and 1/10 from B. It means now C will take this 1/5 share from A and B in equal proportion, that is from 1/10 A, 1/10 from B. Clear? Now this 1/5 share will be distributed by A and B in their equal proportion, 1/10 from A, 1/10 from B. Now suppose, very simple, if 1/10 will be sacrificed by A, very simple, learn it in a simple manner. Suppose if the 1/10 will be sacrificed by A to C, 1/10 would be sacrificed by A to C, तो उसके पास कितना बचेगा? अगर A अपने शेयर का 1/10 हिस्सा C को दे बैठा तो उसके पास कितना बचेगा? लेट्स सी, his old ratio of A was 5/10, 5/10, and he sacrificed 1/10 of his share to C, तो उसके पास कितना बचेगा? 21/40. Is it clear? So A sacrificed 1/10 to C, so 5/10 was his old ratio, existing ratio. Now 1/10 will be distributed to C, will be sacrificed to C, then he will attain the new profit as 21/40. Clear? In the same way, if B sacrifice 1/10 of his share, 1/10 from his share, then he would find that 3/8 was his existing ratio, and he will have to sacrifice 1/10 from his share in favor of C, तो उसके पास कितना बचेगा? 11/40. This is the new ratio of A, this is the new ratio of B, and C was admitted for 1/5 share. So what would be the new profit sharing ratio? This would be 21:11:8. Just equal, make the denominator of C equal to 40, then we would find that multiply 8 by 8 both the side. Clear? So the ratio would be 21:11:8 would be the new profit sharing ratio. What we have seen in the present case, that This 1/5 share was sacrificed by A and B, like 1/10 from A, 1/10 from B. अगर A अपने हिस्से का 1/10 दे देगा तो उसके पास क्या बचेगा 21/40. B अपने हिस्से का 1/10 दे देगा तो उसके पास क्या बचेगा 11/40. और C तो 1/5 के लिए आ ही रहा है. Then the new profit sharing ratio between all these partners are 21:11:8. Clear? And one more interesting fact is that this 1/10 plus this 1/10, this 1/10 and this 1/10 must be equal to this 1/5. So we can see 1/10 plus 1/10 is always equal to 2/10, which is equal to 1/5. क्योंकि हमने ये क्या दिया है, this is the share which A sacrificed in favor of C, this is the share which B sacrificed in favor of C, and C is being admitted for 1/5 share. So this sacrifice must be equal to C's share in partnership. Next case, A and B are the partners sharing profit in the ratio 5:4. They admit C for 1/10 share. It means C is being admitted for 1/10 share, which he acquire in equal proportion from both. दोनों से बराबर बराबर हिस्सा लेगा. In equal proportion means how much amount, how much share would he be taken from A. अगर हम देखें जैसे 10 रुपये हैं, अगर 10 रुपये के लिए कोई एक पार्टनर आ रहा है और मैंने कहा आधा हिस्सा A देगा, आधा हिस्सा B देगा, तो कितना कितना देगा 5 रुपये देगा A, 5 रुपये देगा B. एंड व्हाट अबाउट द 1/10 शेयर, आधा half of 1/10 would be equal to 1/20, not 1/5. Be conceptual. 1/10, half of 1/10 equal means आधा from A and आधा from B. So 1/10, it means half would be sacrificed by A and half would be sacrificed by B only. अगर A अपने शेयर का 120 C के फेवर में दे देगा तो उसके पास क्या बचेगा, उसका ओल्ड रेशियो क्या था 5/9. इस 5/9 में से 1/20 विल बी सेक्रीफाइस्ड इन फेवर ऑफ सी, उसके पास क्या बचेगा 91/180. इज इट क्लियर? एज इन द केस ऑफ बी, इफ एग्जिस्टिंग रेशियो वॉज 4/9 and 1/20 will be sacrificed in favor of C, then the remaining share after this admission would be 71/180 in terms of B. So this is the new ratio of A, this is the new ratio of B, and C is being admitted for 1/10. To make it equal with the denominator of the other, we find that 18/180 would be the share of C. Then the new profit sharing ratio would be 91:71:18. So very simple. What we have to see in this case, we have to do that how much amount is being sacrificed by the partner. The amount which is the share which is being sacrificed by the partner must be deducted from their existing share. Simple. And after deducting, we will calculate, we will find that their new ratio would be the same that we have find. Clear? Now what about the case number 4? In case number 4, we will see a word surrender. What we will see? We will see a word surrender. It means in this question we will find that some amount would be surrendered by the existing partner in their existing ratio. Like A and B are the partner in the firm, sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2. A and B are the existing partner, their existing ratio is 3:2. A surrender 1/5 of his share. Be understood, be careful. A surrender 1/5 of his share. It means from his share. What was his share? 3/5. उस 3/5 का 1/5 हिस्सा वो सरेंडर कर रहा है इन फेवर ऑफ C. And B surrender 2/5 ऑफ हिज शेयर मतलब अपने शेयर का, बी का अपना शेयर कितना है 2/5, उसका 2/5 फिर से वो सी के फेवर में कर रहा है ना। एज शेयर इज 3/5 एंड ए सरेंडर इन फेवर ऑफ सी, ए कितना सरेंडर कर रहा है 1/5, इट मीन्स 3/5 का 1/5 इज सरेंडर्ड बाय ए इन फेवर ऑफ सी, तो दिस इज द शेयर विच ही सरेंडर, ये तो वो शेयर है जो सरेंडर कर रहा है, सरेंडर मतलब सेक्रीफाइस कर रहा है। ए ने अपने शेयर में से 3/25 सेक्रीफाइस कर दिया इन फेवर ऑफ सी, तो ए के पास क्या बचेगा, सीधी सीधी बात, 3/5 में से 3/25 अगर उसने सेक्रीफाइस कर दिया देन ही वुड हैव द न्यू रेशियो एज 12/25। सेम इन केस ऑफ बी, if B's existing share is 2/5 and B have to surrender 2/5 of his share, यानी अपना शेयर ही खुद का 2/5 है, उसका 2/5 और उसको सरेंडर करना है, एक सेकेंड, उसका 2/5 उसको सरेंडर करना है, तो सरेंडर करेंगे तो उसको कितना सेक्रीफाइस करना है, ही हैज़ टू सेक्रीफाइस 4/25, ये उसको सरेंडर करना है और वी कैन से ये उसको सेक्रीफाइस करना है, तो उसका ओल्ड रेशियो क्या है 2/5, उसमें सेक्रीफाइस कितना कर देगा दिस मच, देन द रिमेनिंग शेयर वुड बी दिस वुड बी द न्यू रेशियो। सो व्हाट वी हैव सीन इन दिस क्वेश्चन, एंड इफ दिस अमाउंट इज बीइंग द न्यू रेशियो ऑफ ए एंड बी, दिस इज द न्यू रेशियो ऑफ ए, दिस इज द न्यू रेशियो ऑफ बी, तो बताओ सी का शेयर क्या है, सी का शेयर तो दिया ही नहीं है क्वेश्चन में, तो जो वो सरेंडर कर रहे हैं वो क्यूमुलेटेड वे बन जाएगा, यानी कि बाय सम अप, बाय मेकिंग देम सम, बाय एड देम वी विल फाइंड दैट दिस वुड बी द न्यू रेशियो ऑफ सी, न्यू शेयर ऑफ सी, क्लियर। This is the new ratio of A, this is the new ratio of B and this would be the new ratio of C. C का शेयर कैसे आया, जो A and B सरेंडर कर रहे हैं cumulatedly this surrendered share would be the new share of C. Clear? Now the new profit sharing ratio between A, B and C would be 12/25, 6/25, 7/25. It means 12:6:7. In this case we have seen that surrendered amount was given to you, surrendered share would be given to you, and first we have to calculate that what would be the share of sacrifice that existing partner made. A sacrificed 3/25, B sacrificed 4/25. The share which they sacrifice must be deducted from their existing ratio, उसके एग्जिस्टिंग रेशियो में से माइनस कर देना है, उसके बाद जो निकल के आएगा दिस वुड बी द न्यू प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशियो ऑफ एग्जिस्टिंग पार्टनर, एंड एस इन द प्रेजेंट केस द सीज शेयर वॉज नॉट गिवन टू यू, देन वी कैन से दैट द शेयर दैट इज बीइंग सरेंडर्ड, दैट इज बीइंग सेक्रीफाइस्ड बाय ए एंड बी विल बी द शेयर ऑफ सी क्यूमुलेटिवली, तो ये इसका शेयर है। This is the case number 4. Now, next illustration. Sahil and Charu entered into the partnership, sharing profit in the ratio 4:3. Sahil and Charu are the old partners, existing partners. Their existing ratio is 4:3. They admitted Tanu as a new partner on 1st April 2012 for 1/5 share. 1/5 share. It means Tanu is the new partner and she is being admitted for 1/5 share, which she acquire equally, which she acquire not surrendered, acquire it means third case, equally मतलब 1/5 का आधा शेयर तो वो ले लेगी साहिल से और 1/5 का आधा ले लेगी चारू से, क्लियर ना। 1/5 का आधा इट मीन 1/5 इंटू 1/2, 1/10 वुड बी सरेंडर्ड बाय साहिल, अगर साहिल 1/10 सरेंडर करेगा तो उसके पास क्या बचेगा, उसका ओल्ड रेशियो क्या है 4/7, 4/7 माइनस 1/10 वुड बी सरेंडर्ड इन फेवर ऑफ तनु, तो उसके पास क्या बचेगा 33/70। चारू का ओल्ड शेयर क्या है 3/7 एंड दिस 1/5 विल बी सरेंडर्ड बाय चारू, दिस हाफ ऑफ दिस 1/5 विल बी सरेंडर्ड बाय चारू, तो हाफ उसका कितना होगा 1/10 सेम। उसके पास क्या बचेगा 3/7 में से 1/10 माइनस कर दिया 23/70। ये इन दोनों की क्या निकल आई, दिस इज द न्यू प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशियो आफ्टर दिस एडमिशन। तो तनु's शेयर इज 1/5, तो साहिल शेयर इज 33/70, चारू शेयर इज 23/70, तनु शेयर इज 1/5। तो to make the denominator equal to 70 we will have to multiply it by 14 both the sides, तो तनु share would be 14/70। new ratio among Sahil, Charu and Tanu was 33/70, 23/70 and 14/70। 33:23:14 would be the new profit sharing ratio। so in this case we have seen that acquire what is given to you and they acquire equally, so we will have to calculate the how much share would be acquired by Sahil and Charu both। clear, very simple। now the same question would be given to you in terms of surrendered, like on 1st April 2000 Sahil and Charu entered into the partnership sharing profit and loss in the ratio 4:3, they admitted Tanu for 1/7 share, for which Sahil surrender 1/10 of his share। now acquire what is not given to you, you are given surrender। साहिल ने सरेंडर करा 1/10 ऑफ हिज शेयर, उसका शेयर कितना है 4/10, 4/7 सॉरी 4/7 का 1/10, बी केयरफुल अबाउट द लैंग्वेज, ऑफ हिज शेयर 1/10 ऑफ हिज शेयर, 1/10 of his share, it means 1/10 of his share 4/7, it means Sahil surrender 4/70 and 1/5 of his share Charu, 1/5 of his share, Charu's share is 3/7, 1/5 of his share is equal to 3/35। ये दोनों क्या निकल के आए हैं, द शेयर दैट इज बीइंग सरेंडर्ड बाय साहिल एंड चारू, दिस इज द शेयर सरेंडर्ड इन फेवर ऑफ तनु। अगर साहिल अपने शेयर में से 4/70 दे देता है तो उसके पास क्या बचेगा, दिस। इफ द चारू सरेंडर्ड 3/35 इन फ्रॉम हिज शेयर, then he would have the remaining share as this। this is the new ratio of Sahil, this is the new ratio of Charu, then new ratio of Sahil, Charu and Tanu 36/70, 12/35 and 1/7, because Tanu's new share is, Tanu is being admitted for 1/7 share, so her share is 1/7। So to make the denominator equal, we find that 36/70, 24/70 and 10/70. Their new ratio would be 36:24:10 and reduce it to the lowest term, we find that 18:12:5 would be the new ratio among all the part। So in this way we can say that calculation of the new profit sharing ratio is being completed and ऐसा नहीं है कि पूरी तरीके से कंप्लीट हो गया, कुछ और भी केसेस धीरे धीरे उसमें समझ हमें देखने को मिलेंगे and they will be solved as and when we have find, okay। so hope in this way we have calculated, we have understood to calculate the new profit sharing ratio, and after this we will learn the treatment of goodwill along with the new profit sharing ratio। here we have completed the calculation of new profit sharing ratio, and what would be the sacrificing ratio, we have already understood that sacrificing ratio is equal to new ratio minus old ratio, old ratio minus new ratio। clear, thank you।